So I'm getting ready for my first summer club workout, and it is 58 degrees outside, so great start to a summer club. But I just want to be warm, so I decided to throw on this little top. It's a wrap top, sort of, like it looks like a wrap top, but it's from Live the Process, and I got it last year. So I think it's actually kind of perfect because it can work just as athleisure. So if I get warm, then I can obviously just go down to my sports bra. But yeah, I'm also really loving like the black high socks with the black shoes with the black leggings. Like I just really love that look, especially for my outdoor workouts more than even the indoor workouts, because they just feel a little bit more like what I would wear as like army boot camp sort of feel. So it feels a little bit more tough than I'm used to, but I absolutely love that. And I love the balance of something like this that's more ballet. So I'm enjoying it. And it is 6:45. So I've got to get out there because the sunlight is like absolutely perfect right around this time of day. I don't know if I'm like vibrating when I'm talking right now. I am realizing that in the morning, obviously, like your body is more stiff. So it's gonna be kind of crazy to start the day with just doing like right into workouts, like performance workouts, ones where I have to like get my form exactly right for examples and stuff. So I've been getting my back like dry needled, and I've been stretching a lot, and I've been taking like lots of like fish oil and stuff. I've switched up my diet a little bit, and so I'm not like quite on a pescatarian diet like I was. So I can just tell that like I've been more stiff this year. I've had some different things going on, and so I've been able to really resolve a lot of them. But yeah, I'm like trying to be like really diligent to just really take care of my body throughout this, and not just do workouts to perform them at the cost of my own health, but actually like take the time to like warm up. And these Theraguns are amazing. Like they're a price of like 2 massages, and you get to have like a daily massage in that way.
If you need somebody, somebody who's not gonna leave you, stay close to me if you want somebody. If you want somebody, I would love to be the body you want it. You are somebody who wants it. It was November. You brought daisies to my door, and a letter that I keep inside a drawer.
It is 7:35, and I have fully enjoyed this workout because now like the sun is starting to come up more, and everybody's starting to get on the roads, and there's like planes and stuff. And so the fact that I was able to get out here before the rest of the world started their day just makes me feel so in control of my day and my life. And I feel such a great obligation to make sure that these are taped like to the best of my ability and performed to the best of my ability, but also like I never want to get too close to the deadline of when I'm supposed to post them. So I'm trying to get ahead, because then that'll allow me a chance to be able to tape them and also not ask too much of like trying to work out back to back to back. So I'm trying to space them out for myself so I can get in advance, because if I get like a rainy day or something like that, or if it's partly cloudy, like these are all things that affect taping. I don't know if you create any content, but like partly cloudy days, worst nightmare to try to tape. So like today with this beautiful morning, like this is exactly what's going right in my day, like right here. And the sunshine is like warming my back, and I'm just like in the best mood. And I got a proper sweat from that. Like it starts out more beginner friendly, like low impact. I didn't use any bands or weights today, and yet I'm sweating, and it's like 60 degrees now. So I'm really happy with that. But I think that it's something that, like, I think Ben wrote it to where I believe anybody could hop in where they're at and do what they can, and I'm just so happy. I'm just so happy. Hi. I thought I would talk over my official outfit of the day. I'm going to be spending a lot of time in my office, and so this outfit will accommodate me feeling like I'm dressed up for my day, but yet still very comfortable. And so that's like the balance that I'm looking for in my everyday outfits. And plus, I liked the ability to be able to answer the door or like go out and get some groceries or run any errands that I need to last minute. So this is my outfit: Frankie top, Donnie pants, AD, ballet flats. I learned how to say AD. I've loved this brand for a while, but I went to their Instagram to make sure that I was pronouncing it right before I came on, and it's pronounced AD. And I know that because all the models were asked to say it, and they went AD. So I practiced. It's good. But what I like about them is that they actually are flat on the top. And that is a beautiful trend that's happening right now. And like I mentioned in past content, I love the idea of having this ballerina vibe to my more sporty, casual looks. So these pants sold out in 15 minutes, so I'm calling them the pants of the season. I love the texture of them, and I love this beautiful stripe. It feels very much like a sporty vibe, kind of like an Adidas type of thing, but I also really like this cropped shirt with it because I like long sleeves if I'm getting a cropped long sleeve shirt. Like I like them to be extra super long, and then it feels very slouchy. It's got a drape to it, and I love the length of the pants too because then it doesn't feel too cropped or too short on me, and it just like beautifully shows the shoes. And these are great shoes for when you're not going to be walking through anything super dirty, but you're going to be in your house or you're going to, just go to the market. Like those are the types of places that I would wear this, or a date night. Altogether, I love this look. It's so comfortable, and I'm really looking for that like pajama feel to all of my outfits, but yet I don't think any of my outfits necessarily look like pajamas. They look very elevated. The ways that I'm doing that is through the colors and the textures of jewelry, as well as like the ribbed details, these little details here. And then I wanted to talk through like purse choice colors. So over here, I've got a few to choose from. So I basically only live with neutral purses because they just coordinate better. Some people go way out there with them where they match nothing and then they seem to match everything. I think that's awesome. I just don't really do that personally. I stick with my neutrals. So that's kind of what a white purse, ivory purse looks like with this. And then I found one that like really matches. So if you wanted to bring in that brown color again, you could do that. And then, one second. Black. I think that's really unexpected. It's different. I like that since this is kind of a catchy material, that the purse isn't something that's on my shoulder necessarily. So I kind of like how this is unexpected and different, but I don't know my favorite one yet. I probably would just pick it impulsively on the fly before I left the house. And that's my outfit today. I think that this part is my favorite part of making projects, is like the project management side of it. I think in a former life I probably was a good project manager. I only ever dabbled in like UI design, and so me and Zach are both past UI designers, so it's like we just have these gears that turn in our minds all night and all day on the things that we have to do and in which order, and just like I just love the flow of everything. I love the completion of smaller things. I love the vision that happens before everything else. So you can probably see I've got this huge pinboard behind me of just things that represented summer club to both me and Zach. Because I say Zach because like he makes all of the graphics for everything, so it's really important as a team, a small team, to just be on the same page about like what this looks like. And to me, it felt like things that were very like wellness inspired, and just, I think that everybody wants to be the best version of themselves that they can be, but that looks like different things to different people. And having a summer bucket list was kind of part of my thoughts with that as well. So I wanted this community side to the program, and to me that really meant things that were on my bucket list that I wanted to challenge myself to and then bring everyone else along with. So like I've got different challenges. One of them, I'll give you a sneak peek, is like a water challenge. That's going to be one of the very first ones, is like hitting a certain amount of water per day. And if people want to continue with that in the future, then they can. But like I want to make these little mini goals for myself and bring everybody along. And so far, it's been amazing because we have this community already built online. Like, if we've got so many people on YouTube and so many different parts of the world, like it's just crazy to see all the analytics of where everyone's from and different parts of the world, that it's not even summer right now. And we have people from all over the world taking part in a summer club. And inside this community, like everyone's already saying hi and being really excited and patting each other on the back. And it's just really fun to be able to see this side of humanity in general. Like, it's just so beautiful that this exists in the world. So that's what I'm so excited about. Like, it's what I've dreamed that this summer would be. It's probably going to be one of the highlights of my whole life. And yeah, so that's why I'm like chatting about it so much to you today. But I've got like all of these different photos that represent summer to me. Some of them are just flashbacks of things that we've taken in the past, while others were just things I found on Pinterest. And then we added like textures that mean a lot to us this time of year. And I've got a bunch of like challenges. Some of these might not happen, but they're just like my initial thoughts. And this is really that design process that I talked a lot about in my style course that my college professor taught me, is like when you bring a student through the design process for the first time, it starts with like writing stuff out, and then it's a sketch, and then it's like actually getting into the nitty-gritty design aspects of how it flows and functions, and then what it looks like is just like the icing on the cake, almost literally. Like, it's really the same type of idea. So that's kind of what we're thinking here, and things that are just like celebrations of summer, like eating healthy, fresh foods, and like celebrating things like what we can put in our bodies and then on our bodies, and just like the fun parts of summer. Like, you guys have seen me dance around probably more than you need to. And so these are the things that I want to bring into everyone else's summers. So I have good news and I have bad news. The good news is that the amount of people who have signed up for the summer club is now at 400, which is double what it was just 24 hours ago. And so I am just so excited to be able to spend this time with everyone. And I think that what I'm seeing too is like people are just really talking with each other, which I think I said earlier, but anyways, I'm just really excited to see this dialogue and this collective mindset of bettering each other and bettering ourselves along the way. The early bird discount is ending tonight, so if you want to save $20 on that, you can go ahead and do that now. Other than that, I would love if you could leave a question down below in the comments, and it could be a question about anything, life, fashion, beauty, fitness, the program, TV, like anything, and then I'll answer that in the next video. It's something that one of my favorite YouTubers does, and it always brings me joy, like when he does those Q&As. So, okay, for the bad news, I have to retape my workout that I did this morning. So it's actually not that bad because I love to be able to like get them absolutely perfect and perfect my form and the tempo and get comfortable with the songs and all of that. But, and other people might not mind this, but we wanted it to be a little bit sharper, like a little bit more in focus. So sadly, not so sadly, somewhere in between, I'm just going to be able to redo it in the morning, which is fine. And now I know that the light hits the deck around like 7:35. And I think it looks pretty good, but it would blow it out. So it's really important that I like get out there at 6:30 and tape it then. So that's the plan for tomorrow. And this is just show business, you know. So at least I really love it, you know. At least it's fun. So I think it's fun too to just be able to share with you a little bit of the behind the scenes today of just everything that goes into a new program. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.